if you guys can remove distractions for the next 30 minutes, I can promise you it'll be worth your time. This is a beginner-friendly way to really make an income, launch and grow your own online business. So even if you've tried things before, you're going to love the simplicity behind this. Okay, so let me get recording and we are going to get going. And again, welcome everybody. Absolutely love having you here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you some slides. I'm going to actually go inside our community where we have over 61,000 people. I'm going to show you what it's like, what it looks like in there, because I know you are here to learn how you can go from I'm a beginner, I'm learning, how can I make an income around my own schedule and have like that lifestyle freedom, right? So again, welcome everybody. Let me share my screen and we'll just dive into the information. Okay, wait, is that what I needed to do? I think so. Okay. All right, so today we're going to talk about the Family Freedom Business webinar. You're going to learn about how you can have additional income streams, how you can have more time. This is something that was so important to me. I didn't want to build a business to be busy. I wanted to build a business to have that lifestyle freedom. So I'm going to show you how to build a business 100% around the things and the people that you love, and how to have more choices, more freedom, more moments, and more memories. So let's just go ahead and dive in and start with the reality of the modern working family today. Financially, we're squeezed. Matter of fact, let me know in the comments how many of you are or have in your life lived paycheck to paycheck. Let me know in the comments how many of you live paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you're on here right now and you're terrified of retirement. You have nothing to set back for retirement. Look at all the yeses, the me's, the yeps, right? You fear that. Like, how many of you live in a situation that if your refrigerator breaks down, you're gonna have to use coolers because you don't have the extra money to even get a new refrigerator? It's a lot of people. Millions, absolutely, yes. Or we're dealing with the poverty of time. You're working 40 plus hours. You're still having to ask a boss for permission to attend a child's event or even permission to be sick. And you need to make more money. But if you want to make more money, then that means go getting a part-time job, and that's more time away from your family. And then let's talk about the real problem, is that emotional guilt, the heartbreaking reality of time goes so fast and you're missing all these moments with your family. And when you're with them, your energy is so depleted that you just don't even have the energy to even be like that present with them. Well, that's where we're in right now, is this exhausted loop, right? We live in a world where one paycheck no longer provides freedom that you hope for. Can we agree on that? One paycheck just doesn't make it anymore. And the cost of living is increasing. You have to work harder, and we're losing family time. Well, that is exactly why you're here. How can we fix it? Okay. So let's talk about, matter of fact, let me ask you this question. How many of you on here have tried to do something from home before, online, maybe network marketing or multi-level marketing, where you've had to recruit friends and family, or you had to bother strangers, you had to direct message people? How many of you have done that before? Look at all the me's in the chat. Yeah. And the return on that, what's the return on that? You trade hours for dollars and you make a small commission. So you're out there working hard and you have to share your profits with other people. And unfortunately, with MLM, they have great products, don't get me wrong, but you have monthly quotas that you have to meet. So you have monthly expenses. You have to build downlines if you want to make any type of money. And there's ongoing hidden expenses. Okay, well, we live in a different world today. We live in a digital world. It's the new way that you can make an income from home using your phone without DMing, without bothering friends and family. And it's complete ownership. And I'm going to explain what I mean by ownership. And you get to learn how to attract buyers that naturally are interested, and they get interested through content. So no DMing people, no pressuring families, and it's a proven process, and it is a pre-built, done for you product where you keep 100% of the profit. Now you might be asking right now, how is that possible to keep 100% of the profit? It's possible because it's digital. With digital, you don't have the cost like you do with a physical product. Okay. And when you have ownership, that means you make all the profits. So you do not have to share your profits with other people. And there's zero monthly expenses. And you get to build your own brand and have the ability to learn how to leave a legacy for your family. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I am the founder of the Legacy Builders Program. It was engineered for freedom, by the way, not for busyness. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a grandma to 5, and time with my family is the most important thing to me. And we love to travel. We love to make memories. We love to have these moments that a job could never give. So when I built this business, I equipped it for freedom, not for busyness. I took these exact strategies that I'm going to share with you today, and I built a 7-figure income while putting my family first. I started with 0 followers, by the way. I relied entirely on an automated system. I've never had to direct message anybody. I've never had to bother a friend and family. And I have a mission, and that mission is to help parents build freedom-based income streams completely online that they literally can do from a few apps on their phone. Because I didn't build a business to be busy. I built a business to be free. How many of you agree you want to build a business to be free? Put yes in the comments if that is you. Yes, absolutely. So let's just talk about, I call it the kitchen table economy. So here's a traditional path that we're used to. One job, one paycheck, limited choices, financial stress. How many of you can relate to the traditional path? Well, today you're going to learn the freedom path. Learn digital skills. Access a global customer base. Learn how to have multiple income streams without doing more, and how you, my friend, can have more choices. See, here's what's rapidly shifting in the world today. So if the digital world is new to you, that is okay. That's why you're here, to learn about it, right? Technology and the economy are rapidly shifting, my friend, and the demands of educational programs, the e-learning industry is booming. People are wanting to learn how to build an online business. And one of the quickest ways you can build a successful online business is build trust online. And you market products that are in high demand, which means people are searching and Googling and looking for them. Today, you're going to learn how you can simply learn high income producing digital skills to create more options for your family. And I'm going to introduce you to the 4-step family blueprint. This is, I'm going to simplify things for you. I personally think this is the most simple to follow, brilliant business plan, because you have the ability to immediately unlock income streams. So you have the potential to learn and earn at the same time if you want. And you get to make 100% profit. When somebody goes to your website and buys, the payment goes directly into your bank account. You don't have to wait for no company to pay you, and you don't have to share your profits with anyone. The second part of the blueprint is we teach you how to not spend any money on marketing and how to create a business account on social media. You pick the platform. They all work, by the way. You take this strategy on the platform that you pick, and we show you how to give value away for free. For example, I have built my 7-figure business by giving away for free a Freedom Formula Blueprint. We're actually going to give you that blueprint if you want to use that as your freebie to give away to build your business. And what we do from that point is we start building our email list. And this is where the know, like, and trust begins. And it is through this attraction marketing strategy. So you cannot have to, or you don't have to be online all day. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours because of the step 3, our pre-built freedom machine. We're actually going to give you the pre-built machine. All you have to do to that is connect your payment gateway, so you're paid directly into your bank account. All else you're going to do to that is get your own domain. You can get a domain from GoDaddy for like $1.99 to $11.99 for 1 year. And that is to help brand you. Now, here's what's great. That automated system that we're going to give you, it's already been tested and proven. It's what's grown a community to 61,000+ people. And we're going to show you how to run that with no monthly expenses. Now, here's the great part. That pre-built automated system is going to work for you, my friend, 24/7. So while you're out there doing the things that you love or need to do, your automated system will be working for you 24/7. And the next part of our 4-step family blueprint is you unlock multiple income streams. By building multiple income streams with complete independence from any boss or any company, we're going to show you how to do one activity that can unlock multiple income streams. Now, let's just put a little perspective in this. Let's say you have a full-time job, you're barely making it, and you're like, oh my goodness, we're getting ready to hit the last quarter of the year. The holidays are coming up. I have no money for the holidays. Maybe I should go get a 20-hour-a-week part-time job. Well, on average, you make about $15 if you're lucky at a part-time job. So at 20 hours a week at the rate of $15 an hour, that's $1,300 a month. That's 80 hours a month that you are physically spent away from your family, your kids, your grandkids, doing the things you want. 80 hours for 1,300. Now, the digital way, the Legacy Builders Freedom Blueprint way, one customer can equal up to $1,400. So just one single sale a month of a digital program equals more than an entire month of a part-time labor and 0 time spent away from your family. That's because the pre-built system runs 24/7 while you live your life. So let me ask you this question. If you look at this right now, what makes more sense to you? Spending 80 hours away from your family to make 1,300 if you're lucky, and if you can make $15 at a part-time job, or learning the skills, having your own online business and getting one customer and making 1,400. What makes more sense to you? Yeah, my own business. Well, you're in the right place. You are definitely in the right place today. Matter of fact, here's some other people that agree with you as well. And look at this. Cindy, while playing with her kids, she had a $1,400 sale come in. Logan, while at his full-time job, he had a $1,400 come in. In 9 days, he made $6,300. He goes, this is an absolute blessing. Paula, she had a $1,400 come in, and she had a total of $8,400 in a month. She went from a DoorDasher to learning high income producing digital skills. And she changed from DoorDashing to being home with her family, homeschooling her children, and having an $8,491 month. Those of you listening to me right now, what would that do for your family if you could make an additional 9,000 or 3,000, 6,300 in 9 days, or even 8,400 in a month? What would that do? See, the difference of them and you is they had the courage to just follow a system to learn how they could have their own digital online income stream. That's it. They're no different than you. They don't have a different background than you. This is what I love. People all over the world, no matter your background, no matter your education, are able, and no matter your age, are able to learn these skills. Now, I want to talk to you about the trade time for dollars and how you can get off that hamster wheel. Because when you get started, we want you to focus on a 2-hour income producing day. So let me just break it down for you. Your goal is an hour a day creating content. So that's all you're going to be spending on content creation, is an hour a day. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to batch create my content so I don't got to go to social media every day. and I can pre-schedule that content. This is what we teach you, by the way. And then 30 minutes, I got to share this strategy with you. I absolutely obsessed with the free ad strategy. We can show you in 30 minutes a day how to post free ads. Now, as an introvert, when I launched my business, I was obsessed with this strategy because I could spend 30 minutes a day in the comfort of my home, listening to some training or my favorite music, and just sit there and copy and paste free ads. Loved it. And then 30 minutes a day responding to comments or emails. This is where you start building that relationship. Now you might be thinking, but what am I going to say in the emails or comments? We got you. This is why you be part of a community. Because if you get a question that you don't know how to answer, we help you with that. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. See, you don't need an empty schedule. You just need a few hours a week tucked into the pockets of your busy day. 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, right? I had somebody the other day say, Michelle, but I have 4 hours a day. Great. Do what you see on the screen twice. That's it. What you're looking at on the screen is what gets you closer to income producing activities. And that is what we love. Look at this, Priscilla here, $1,400 sale. She is on a mission to help other moms. So she's earning income while helping other women build their own legacies. I want you to think about this. Imagine you're able to get that financial pressure off of you, get your time back, have your own online business that's producing sales while you are helping other people. How would that feel? It's a win-win no matter how you look at it. Now I got to share something with you. We are not a course. We have built a home that you get to be part of, a community of over 61,000+ people where you have daily mentorship. We're getting ready to launch our next epic 90-day run where every day you get a video from me or someone inside our community that is following the system and getting results. You learn their techniques, how they're able to do it. Every day, a new video will be dropped for 90 days straight. Our goal is to help you launch and grow your business to the goals and dreams that you desire. So every day there's a video and there's weekly calls. Every Monday, there's a live call. And every Tuesday, there is a tech call if you want to learn more about the tech side. And we have every Thursday, we have different trainers come on and train you every single Thursday. And then you have the power of the community. Now we have over 61,300 people inside our community. I can share with you every objection, every fear that you have ever had or you have right now has already been answered by someone inside our community who has felt exactly the same way. Now, something I think is really important to you is this community has grown to 61,000+ people because of the strategies you're learning in here. So it's not theory if having your own online business works. It is actually a proven process. So I want to show you our community. This is what it looks like when you go inside the community, okay? You can see we have a free webinar going on right now that you're on here. It looks like we've had 5 new people that are pending that just got started. So we have 61,300 people. I want to show you, like, Alana, look at this, you guys. She's made 9,000 for August so far. That's 152,000 in South Africa Rand. Look, a win. They've had over 7.9 views and 3 followers on their TikTok video. Congratulations. That's awesome. Stacy got her first sale, $100 sale. Just introducing people. I love it. 2 days ago, my launched our daughter. See, look at people just get to share, love on each other. Big win. They did my ChatGPT live that I trained on yesterday. Another 600, 900 while having her salad on her first Zoom. 400. So she has made 2.1 million in 12 months inside of our program. She has multiple income streams is what she's learned. And look at this. She was able to launch her own community because of the skills she's learned. And she got her first sale inside of her community. That is awesome. So you can see there's, I can go on, look at that, 37,000 pages worth that you can see, right? Look at this. Christine, a stay-at-home mom. has made $3,100 in 5 days as a stay-at-home mom. But I'm going to show you something that I absolutely love, love, love here. If you click on the map, this is where we are globally all over the world, okay? Literally, there's people all over the world. South Africa is just on fire right now. But also, I want you to show this because that's a lot of people, but then that's not a lot of people. Like, look at the United States here. There's what, maybe not even 20,000 in the United States. Like, it's wide open no matter where you live, but we are literally all over the world. We actually have one self-made millionaire in Canada and 3 six-figure earners in Canada, and not even, that's probably in Canada, so probably not even 2,000 people in Canada. That's the opportunity you have when it's global, because when it's global, you can literally sell to anybody in the world. You have no idea where your content is going to be pushed to. This is what I absolutely love. Now let's go to our calendar of events. If you go here, you can see events that we have happening going on right now. We have, if you go to, I mean, you can see, look at all these events that we have going on inside our community. So we always have something there to help you at any time. You can go in and you can ask your own questions. So that, and with it being such a global and international business, no matter what time of the day you ask a question, somebody will be in there to answer your question. And that is something that was so important to me when I launched this program. I didn't want you going, good luck. No, it's like, no. We're going to sit beside you and we're going to help you. That's why we do live calls where you can get on and you can learn from other people as well. So I'm trying to get my slides to pull up here. Costa Rica internet might be a little slow. We might have to. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about the shift, the way people make money, because you might be thinking right now, yeah, but why now? Well, my question is, why not now? There's 5.3 billion people online globally. You guys, in 2026, online global sales are projected to hit 6.3 trillion with online global sales. Millions are actively searching for ways to earn from home. So the audience that needs this solution is larger now than it ever has been. So let's talk about why it's so big right now. Layoffs are out of control. There has been more layoffs, right? They're record high layoffs right now. More people are being laid off. They're like, I don't want to depend on a boss anymore. I want to take control of my life. I want to learn digital and have my own business. People don't want to get a part-time job. Some people have a full-time job and a part-time job and still can't make ends meet. Many mamas want to be home with their kids. Many people want to be able to retire and not have to work until the day they die. That's why people are looking. And that's why we have a solution for them. And I absolutely love that. Now, I love calling it the complete quiet income system, because this is what a lot of people think. Oh my gosh, I mean, I really want to do something, but I don't know if I want to tell my family about it or tell my friends about it. And what am I going to say? So you think about it. I started with my own business account. I launched it, and I knew the way the social media works today. I created a business account on TikTok and I launched it there. And I know the way business works today, the people that are going to see my content are people that are showing interest. So this is why we call it the quiet business model, because it's going to be out there working for you 24/7. You don't have to DM anybody. You don't have to get on the phone with anybody. It's pre-built and it's automated. So your system will do all of the sharing and all of the sorting and all of the selling for you. And that's what I love. And the training inside of it is step-by-step digital marketing and attraction marketing training, and live support every single week that you get. So this isn't pieced together, my friend. It's one system built to work as a whole. So again, yeah, you're in business for yourself, but you're definitely not in business by yourself, okay? So I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program, where there's 5 different options to get started. And I'm going to share with you why there's 5. Because we believe one size doesn't fit all. We know each of you have different goals, different dreams, different desires. Your currency is different in every country. So we made sure to provide something for every single one of you, okay? Because not one size fits all. So our Legacy Builders Bungalow Pack is what was launched in October of 2025. We launched that for several reasons. For one, people wanted a one-stop shop. They wanted to be able to have everything in one place and not have to ever buy anything else again. That's our Legacy Builders program. Plus, it unlocks immediately 10 income streams, and you get 5 of those income streams in Spanish and 5 of them in English. Even if you don't speak Spanish, other people do. So it unlocks another global business in another language. And your videos can be traveled to Mexico at any time, right? Or anybody that speaks Spanish, or Spain, or anywhere. It also unlocks AI training, TikTok shop training, UGC training, locks affiliate marketing training. I actually share with you my 6-figure strategy to do affiliate marketing through my email list. You learn that strategy inside of there as well. So it's a one-stop shop. You'll never have to spend more money to learn in the digital space, right? It equips you with everything you need. Now, if that's not your goals, if that's not your budget, we have our Legacy Builders program. This is my flagship program. This is the first program that I ever launched. It still unlocks 4 income streams. It still unlocks UGC, brand deals. It's a phenomenal one to get started with. Okay, now we also have our digital mastery. This is where you're going to start mastering the digital marketing skills, and you unlock 3 income streams immediately. You still get UGC, TikTok shop, brand deals. We have our passive daily pay blueprint. This is where you're going to start learning the automations. And I mean, what if you learned how to make 300 a day? That's 109,000 a year, right? You get 2 income streams. We have our launch pad. This is a phenomenal way to launch your business, start learning digital marketing. Okay, it's $100 and you get the resale rights on the Launchpad. So again, we literally give you the ability to pick the one that is best for your goals and dreams. Now I'm going to share with you, when you get started today, you're going to get some additional bonuses. Okay, bonus number 1, you get to be part of our digital growth community. Bonus number 2, you're going to get access to my 3C formula training. It's a $497 value. You guys are going to get access to it today. It helps you with creating content that converts. Clarity, certainty plus connection equals customers. Such a valuable training. That's why I'm gifting it to you today when you get started. We also have how to launch and grow your own community if you want to learn how to do that. You just see Ashton did and launched it and got her first customer. And you also are going to get your Invisible Empire training as well. And that Invisible Empire training, if you want to build a faceless brand. Plus, you're also going to get 200 digital product ideas because maybe you want to launch and grow your own online business. So you're going to get all of that. Now, we believe our future shouldn't be limited to a single paycheck. We believe business should create more freedom, not more burnout. And we believe you shouldn't have to pressure friends or family to succeed. And we believe you shouldn't have to live in DMs to make money. We believe the greatest legacy you can leave isn't just money, my friends. It's showing your family what's possible when you choose to believe in yourself. And that is what I love. I think what's made me more proud is my family, my children. I have 6 kids. They now believe anything is possible. My one daughter is a stay-at-home mom. My other 5 children are now self-employed because in 2022, I had the courage to believe in me, learn something, and they realized, wow, we can achieve anything that we want to achieve. Now, I'm in Costa Rica now, but I'm from the United States, and I just showed up every day, created my content, followed the 4-step blueprint we showed you. My content got pushed to South Africa. I don't know why. We don't understand social media, but it was a blessing. And it blew up in South Africa, where now we have 32 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. And I want to give you a little perspective of that. If you're in South Africa, you know, you make about, well, I don't know what that is in South Africa, but on average, you make like 12,000 US dollars a year is a good income for South Africa. So if you're in the United States, imagine 12,000. If you convert a million to US dollars, that's $67,000. That's pretty life-changing. And 32 to people. In the United States, we have 131 six-figure earners. In Canada, we have 1 self-made millionaire and 4 six-figure earners in Canada. And other countries, they're six-figure earners and self-made millionaires in their income as well. I'm not sharing that to impress you. I'm sharing to impress upon you that when you have the courage to take action, and when you have the courage to be dedicated and want to learn new skills, it can completely change different bills if you wanted to. So what I want to do is I actually want to introduce you to a few gals inside our program that have applied what they have learned. And I want you to share their story, and I want you to really listen to them sharing, because everyone is a little bit different, and that's what is so exciting, right? And I just want you to listen to them and be like, oh my gosh, I mean, if they can do this, I can do this. So I want to, does she have her? I'm looking for her. Where's she at? Ah, T, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you, my friend. Okay, you should be unmuted. I would love for you to share your story. I'm so excited, and it's amazing watching your journey. So take it away, my friend.
Oh, wow, what an honor to be here. Can you hear me? Just confirming.
Perfect. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle. You'll understand why I say thank you. It goes deeper than this, the word thank you. My name is T, also known as Tandega, but I go by the name T. I'm all the way from South Africa, and I started with the Legacy Builder program back in 2024. Now, I'm going to take you back a bit just to give you a bit of context of where I'm coming from and how this program has changed my life. First and foremost, you're not here by coincidence. You're here for a reason, guys. And I want you to see yourself in our stories as we share. My journey seemed like everything was going well. I was a good student back in high school. And suddenly, look, I was doing quite well. I got a scholarship to go to Europe, and I was a daddy's girl. I went with my dad everywhere he was. And then suddenly, while I was in Europe, I get a phone call from him, and he's just checking in on me. So I'm thinking, oh, my dad, he misses me. I mean, we were like really close. Only to find out he was actually saying his goodbyes. He was about to commit suicide. In fact, before he did that, he shot my mom 3 times, and then he then took his own life. He thought my mom had passed, 3 gunshots, and it was 1 bullet, and he was gone. Now, like I'm saying, everything, Michelle, I ever did as a young child was for my dad, was to make him proud. I mean, I was overseas because I was making him proud. I did well at school because of him. So when I lost him, and in the manner of which I lost him, the goalpost was no longer there in my life. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. There was no longer anyone to impress anymore. There was no one to encourage me. It was just depression. From that point onwards, my marks deteriorated. I started failing at school. I mean, in high school, guys, you think about it, as a teenager traveling around Europe, I thought, look, by now I'll be traveling the world, taking my suitcases. That's the thought, that's the life I envisioned for myself. But God knew better. Anyway, whatever the enemy meant for evil, God can turn it around for good. So, fair enough. I lost myself. I didn't recognize who I was anymore. I went into depression. At some point, I became suicidal myself, but by the grace of God, I then joined a local church and I started serving, just community service. Fast forward to 2016, I got married, right, to the love of my life, but I'm still without a university, no degree, no qualification. Why? Because when I tried going back to school, I kept on failing. So I'm now this lady who fully depends on hubby dearest for everything. So I'm like, no, 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 this is not who I am. This is not what I envisioned for myself. Yes, life happened to me or things happened, but this is not it. So I say to my husband, you know what? I think I need to start a business. Before starting a business, I applied for many jobs. I couldn't get any. The unemployment rate in South Africa is just a mess. So I just saw that that was going nowhere slowly. I decided to start a business. So this business was doing scholar transport business, basically taking school kids to school for a living. Michelle, I was hardly making $200 in a month. I am out from 5 a.m. I come back at 4 in the afternoon. When I come back, I have to fetch my kids from aftercare, quickly prepare them for soccer practice. I get home at around to 7 in the night. I still have to prepare dinner. I still have to make the bed from the morning because I don't have a housekeeper. Literally, when you are broke, guys, you become everything. You become the chauffeur, the chef, you are everywhere. And I was exhausted. Okay, Scholar Transport wasn't working, hardly making $200. I decided, oh, well, I have a car. And how about I use this for e-hailing? So in South Africa, something like Uber, it's also called Bolt. And I started becoming that driver, right? And I felt like my life was at risk. I'm not sure if you've seen in the news sometimes things that happen to e-hailing drivers. I quit. I then started selling Tupperware, selling perfumes, physical products. And Michelle, I would actually ask my husband, because my business wasn't making money. It was actually running at a loss for over 6 years. $200 was a good month. You can imagine. So I'd ask my husband, look, I got an order maybe for a Tupperware or for a perfume. Can I just take some money from the credit card? And he'd say to me, listen, my love, it's okay. I don't mind you. Just make sure you bring it back because I'm really trying to close debt. And I understood. My husband is an engineer. He works really hard for the family. But also because of the trauma of what happened to my dad, and he never showed the sign, I didn't want to give my husband a lot of pressure in anything. I wanted to be that suitable helper. And I would take the money, Michelle, buy stock. By the time it's time to pay back, I took that money for petrol, for fuel, for my Scholar Transport business, which was running at a loss. By the time we have our meetings, our financial meetings, okay, you said you took money from the credit card. Yes, I did. Well, I don't see it back. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I had to use it for fuel, for gas. Yeah, but you said you bring it back. I'm like, I know, but I was running out of gas. I mean, yeah, but you said, and I told you, I said, what do you want me to do? What is it more that you want me to do that I'm not doing already? Michelle, I've sold physical products. I've been in MLM. I even did pyramids. I did everything. I even took myself back to school through a credit card. And guess what I was studying? Digital marketing through credit card. I was paying over 6 figures just to learn these skills. Now, one thing about university, it's theory, 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 and nothing practical. And you'll only get a job, by the way, only once you qualify, if you even get a job in South Africa. So here's this one day, I go on my knees. I'm like, Father, I've tried everything. I am tired. I don't know what else to do. I have tried. I've sold everything I could. I've tried to be diligent. I'm leaving it all to you. That same morning, I kid you not, I actually took my Bible to hear what God would say. Nothing came out. I took my phone, I went on TikTok. God works in mysterious ways. I saw a stranger talking about digital marketing that I happened to be studying a bachelor's for through credit card. And this lady saying she's making multiple 6 figures. I'm like, hang on, excuse me, you're doing what? She says she's doing digital marketing. I'm like, which digital marketing are you doing? Because I am paying 6 figures to an institution to give me theory and I'm owing them and I'm not getting my results. I'm not getting ahead. You're talking about digital marketing and you're making 6 figures. She's like, oh, click the link in my bio. I clicked the link in her bio. It was May 2024. I attended a webinar similar to this. I started. Was I afraid? Yes, I was. Was I anxious? Yes, I was. Did I have limiting beliefs? Of course I did. But my why was much stronger. First of all, I was not about to lose the love of my life because I was just not being a suitable helper that I'm meant to be. I was not about to lose the relationship with my kids again because at some points it just felt like my kids were like, oh, mommy's always broke. Like, you're even asking for toys. Forget it. I have 2 kids less than 10. And so I did this for myself, first and foremost. And this program has changed my life. 4 months in, I started on the 2nd of June, 2024. I left the Scholar Transport business where I was hardly making $200. I became a full-on stay-at-home mom, literally making money through my phone. I work 2 hours a day. I take my kids to school. I fetch them from school. If I don't want to cook, I don't cook. It is pure bliss. I am so blessed. I've been able to do so much, able to take my family on vacation. Ever since I started the Legacy Builder program, we've been going to Sun City. Like, it's something I used to dream about, but it has become a reality. So Michelle, it's far more than just the money. I think your program has helped me discover who Thandeka is because I lost myself. When that thing happened with my dad, I lost my identity. I didn't know where I was coming or going, with no, you know, no qualification, no job experience. I had nothing to turn to. Over the age of 35, no one is looking to employ in South Africa anyone over the age of 35. So it was a hopeless situation. All these other businesses I tried, I was failing. Why? There was no mentorship, there was no guidance. I was doing things on my own and I had the running costs. What you're doing here is truly a blessing. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. My family thanks you. We appreciate you. We booked a vacation yet again for December. My kids are excited. I took them on an airplane for the first time. They used to look at an airplane like, Mom, it's so small. I'm like, wait till you get in. And because of this program, I've been able to take my kids on a flight for the very first time. Michelle, thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for calling me higher. It's more than the money, like I've said. You keep on calling me higher because sometimes the limiting beliefs, but you call me higher on those trainings, and I'm becoming a better version of myself every time. I appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Oh my goodness, your story, my friend, is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm proud of you. You need to give yourself all the courage, though. You just are all the credit, right? You just had the courage to take action, but you followed through. And look what it's done for your family. So proud of you. And thank you so, so much for sharing. Wow, what an inspiring story. That is absolutely amazing. Now, if you guys are listening right now and you're like, okay, I'm ready to get started, all you got to do is get back with the person that introduces to you, that got you on this webinar today. They sent you an email. Scroll to the bottom of that email. There's a PS in that email. You click on that, it will take you directly to their website. Once you get to the website, you will see the programs that they offer. Again, get the one that's best for you. Right? That's why we love options for you. Get the one that's best for you. If you have any questions, reply to that email. I can promise you they would be honored to answer any questions that you have. Now, I want to have one more person share, and I hope I don't blotch her name up. Is it Namala? Is that how you say that, my friend?
Hey, Michelle.
Hello.
Am I
How about
audible?
say your name? Did I say it okay?
Namhla.
Namla. Okay, there you go. Beautiful
good.
name. What does it mean?
It means today.
Oh, love it.
Yes,
That's
it means
awesome.
today.
Yes, awesome. Well,
Thank you so much,
for being
Michelle.
here.
Thank you so much. Number one, I think I just want to appreciate you for this wonderful opportunity. You know what? I said this morning when you were launching the Legacy Builder program, I think God had me in mind. I started in 2024 July, and before that, I was a corporate galley. I went to varsity. I did internal auditing, I did cost management, accounting, I did taxation, and all of that. And life happened. I left in the corporate space on 2022, right? It was very hectic. And when I lost my job, it felt like I lost my identity. Things went sour. I was drowning in debts. I remember I left the corporate space on the 15th of March 2022. And 15 days before that, which is end of February the same year, I decided to bless myself with a beautiful brand new car. So 15 days prior now, there is not even a first installment. I lost my job. I lost myself. In fact, I fell into depression. The whole 2022, life was just a mess. Life was just horrible. 2023 now, in fact, I'm trying to regain myself. I'm trying to rebuild myself once again. I've tried quite a number of businesses. 2023 up until 2024, before I started digital marketing, I've tried over 7 businesses, Michelle. Network marketing, offering different services, selling physical product. There is nothing that I can say that I did not try. And can I tell you something? None of those things actually went the way that I wanted. And it was the middle of the year 2024, and now I was beginning to be frustrated. So there was this project that I was currently doing. And on that particular day, I was driving on empty. And I think it was over 100 kilometers to get to my house. And I was crying, I was praying, and I was like, Lord, let me just get into the house, and that's it. By the grace of God, driving with 20 and 40, I got home. Immediately when I opened my door that day, I fell on my knees. I broke down. I was crying. I was like, from here, Lord, what's next? One thing about me, I can be a mess. I can cry. I can, go over, but I'm going to stand up, pick up myself, and look for the solution. I made a little prayer there. And then immediately when I got to this couch, I decided to open my laptop and I took my phone and I went on Google, how to make money online. And I saw a list of things, and I remember seeing these things, affiliate marketing, collaborating with brands and just doing a lot of things. And I was like, I'm not an influencer. No one knows me. How am I going to do all these businesses? It was frustrating. And I saw digital marketing. I took my time, I went and I was just reading and all of that. I think few days after, and then I went on social media. In fact, I think it was just a month where I decided to activate my accounts, because while I had a depression, I had to close all my social media accounts. I was just not in a good space. Finally, now I decided to go on TikTok and I saw this stranger. This lady, number one, she's saying she's a mom. She left the corporate space. I think she was in a call center. She's an introvert. And I think in the month of May 2024, she made 86,000. I was like, wait, what do you mean? 86,000 rand in South Africa? That's a lot of money. In the situation that I'm in, I'm just looking at making an extra 10,000 rand so that I can secure the shelter and just be in a good space. I went to the comment section. I think I saw, 4 comments. I've made 76,000. I've made 30-something thousand. I've made 20-something thousand. I was like, wait, what is going on here? Are these people for real? I followed all of them. I went to set the orange notification so that whenever she is doing lives, I can be able to go and just listen. Time, life, and happened, I think around now, July, finally I watched in the live session. I listened. And Michelle, from that day, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. Now, let me tell you something. In my account, I had only 8,000 rand. And this 8,000 rand, actually, it was from, it was less than $600, eh? It was from the project that I was busy with. Now, I need to take this whole money and pay the rent, and that's it. Now, I'm stuck with this money, and there is this opportunity. Now, am I going for this opportunity? Am I paying for rent? I remember saying to myself, you know what? They are not going to chase me out of the house because I didn't pay 1 month rent. I am going to take this money and go and invest. I started my journey with a $300, and that was it. There is just something when you decide to take a bold step of faith, when you decide to take a decision that is backed up by action. In a space of 2 months, Michelle, my life completely changed. In a space of 10 months doing digital marketing, I made my first million. I was like, what is going on? 16 months doing digital marketing, I made my second million. And I was like, what is going on? It felt like a dream. I was able to pay all the debts. I remember when I left the corporate space, which is 9 to 5, I had an building project that I was busy with back home. And then for over 2 years, no one who could attend it because I'm the breadwinner. I went back to go and to finish the building project back home. I cleared all the debts. Michelle, this program, it's just something else. This is a life-changing opportunity. I am one of the South Africans that are saying, thank you so much, Michelle, for having us in mind when you were creating this. This is not just a program, but this is a life-changing opportunity. I'm sitting here now. I've learned the skill inside our Legacy Builder program. I have created different streams of income because of the knowledge that is inside our program. If you are sitting here, let me tell you this, you need to take a decision that is backed up by action and see your life transforming and see your life changing. I am the living testimony. And one thing that I'm going to say to you, you better jump. You better start now. You better start now. Michelle, from the bottom of my heart, I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate the digital growth community, such a warm, lovely family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot wait for you to come to South Africa. I'm looking forward, my friend. And thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Your story is great. And I know I cannot wait to meet you in March of 2027. I'll be coming there to South Africa. So excited to get all of that.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing your amazing story. I know both of you and T both were like hope dealers today for many people. And I hope you guys see that sky is the limit. You just have to have the courage to believe in yourself and want to invest in you, invest in your education, learn these skills. It's amazing what can happen. So again, what is your next step? Get back with the person that shared this with you. Again, go to the email that got you on here today. Scroll to the bottom of the email. There's a PS in that email. Click on that email or that PS. It will open up their website, scroll through their website and look at the programs they offer and get the one that is best for you. Then what will happen next is you will be immediately taken to pay your website fee. It's a small website fee depending on what program you get, either $39 one time or $69 one time. 69 is for the bundle pack because it unlocks in 2 languages, right? And after that, you'll be inside our program, inside our community. So make sure that you introduce yourself. So thanks everybody for joining us. And oh my goodness, I absolutely love showing you guys a beginner-friendly way to launch and grow an online business.